Hello everybody, and welcome to my It's a Wonderful Tournament review. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the tournament that took place today on, I guess not today, but it took place this week on the 29th of July, 2019. It was the 10th iteration of the Super Smash Bombacious Burrito Bros Melee 3rd edition tournament. It was a really fun tournament. And I'm going to be putting it all together with you guys. Here, I'm going to turn this off real quick so I can get the results of the tournament so I can kind of create the bracket with you guys because I really like doing that. So yeah, let's get started. Window capture. Okay, cool. I think this will stay on the screen while I go over here. Yeah, all right, nice. So yeah, this is the tournament number 10. It was Melee. I'm going to put tentative time because I think we have to put that now. Kind of annoying. But yeah, let's get started. We had 22 entrants at this tournament, which is I think it was definitely the biggest tournament of the summer aside from the monthly, which I wish that all these people went to the monthly, but you know, it's okay. People don't always go to everything. But I had a good time. So yeah, we're going to add in bulk. I'm going to go kind of as the seeding and how I seeded the bracket. So, seed 1 was me, 119J, but I'm going to go as AG119. It's a Wonderful World. Seed 2, we had 119 Weapons. Seed 3, we had Stone. Seed 4, got the good old Justice Plus. Seed 5, No Jump Plus. Plus Gang coming in right there. 6th seed is AG119 Scythex Dragon, also abbreviated as Psy in the bracket and also on YouTube and all that stuff. Seed 7, we had Chipotle Plus. Kind of funny, he got there kind of late to the tournament, but we allowed him to enter anyway. Next we had Werewolf Will, and Werewolf Will coming for like the first time in a very long time. I don't even know if people that have been watching this really know Werewolf Will too well, but he was on one of the earlier PRs. Yeah, maybe like 3 years ago, 2 years ago or something. Inspector Disrespector, I don't know how to spell that, Plus, also considered 119 sometimes. Sizzler, I don't know if he has any things, but Sizzler is a Jax player that's now going to be living in Tallahassee for like the next season, starting around the end of August. C11, we had Rascal. C12, Grant, the Falco player, who's also a football player. Diesel Plus, first time in a long time that I've seen him, but he's like a Samus and sometimes Sheik, sometimes Falcon too. AG T119 T1D, Ultra Joey / Bow. What a fucking tag. I didn't even ask him if I could put the AG on there, but I did it anyway. Seed 15, we got Bach. Seed 16, we have Hack. Seed 17, Noggle. Hack, the box player, Noggle, the Falco player, Bach, the Kava maker. Seed 18 got Pigeon, who has been coming out a bit more. He came back, he played maybe like a year or two ago, and then he like went to CEO, and he's come out like the next 2 times or so. Oob, the I think Rivals PM 64 player, plays like Pikachu and I think Falcon in this game. C20 we had 119 Smile, the lovely Smile. C21 is Creed. Had a hard time finding it. And then C22 we had Dillo. I would have put Dillo specifically at 22, but he came at the very, very last second and didn't message me, so I kind of just put him at C22. So yeah, we're going to add them to the bracket. Make sure we got 22 people, and we do. So let's get on to the sets. So starting out in winners round 1, where it was Noggle versus Hack, and that was in Noggle's favor, 2-0. They played later in the tournament, and we'll get there when we get there, though. Noggle at C2. 2-0. Diesel versus Smile, that was a 2-0 in Diesel's favor. Grant versus Creed, that was a 2-0 in Grant's favor also. Well, also another 2-0, not like he did it again or something. Bach, 2-0 versus Pigeon. Joey versus Oob was a 2-0 in Joey's favor. It's funny because they both play in, they've played at Ultimate before, and I know Joey's like pretty good at Ultimate. So it's like, oh shit, they get to play again because they've also played in like the last bracket they were both in too, which is funny. Oh, also to note, this is Joey and Dillo's last tournament. It made me really sad because Joey loves the Melee community up here, and I love that guy. Rascal versus Dillo was a 2-0 in Rascal's favor. Now we're going to go into winners round 2. Winners round 2, me versus Noble was a 2-0 in my favor. I think I went like Ices and like Fox or something. It was a fun little set, played off stream. Whirlpool versus Inspector Spectre Plus was a 2-1 in Whirlpool's favor. I wasn't really sure who to seed higher, but since there were seeds 8 and 9, I didn't really care. And it's very good that they went very close, because that's what I expected. Justice Plus versus Diesel Plus, a good old plus versus plus elimination. Justice Plus winning that 2-0. That was on recording. No Jump Plus versus Grant, that is a 2-0 in No Jump's favor. No Jump today decided to go all Luigi, so keep that in mind. I believe that was also on recording. Next was Webbins versus Bach. That was a 2-0 in Webb's favor. Next was Chipotle versus Sizzler, which took place way after the tournament started. Fuck you, Chipotle. Not really. I love that he was here. He got there very late, though, but Chipotle winning that 2-0. Stone versus Joey, 2-0 in Stone's favor. Oh, the Chipotle set was on recording. And then also Scythex Dragon versus Rascal was on recording. And that was a 2-0 in Scythex Dragon's favor. I believe Rascal went Marth at least game 2. I don't remember if he did game 1. And then just so that I can stay on this page, like the losers bracket for longer, I'm going to finish this round. I beat Werewolf Will 2-0. Puff versus Falcon. Good old set. Very fun since we haven't played in a very long time. Justice Plus versus No Jump Plus was a 2-0 in Justice Plus's favor. I believe he went Sheik. If I had to imagine, he would go Sheik. And he won. I don't remember the last time that they played with No Jump playing Luigi, so kind of a long time ago. Webbins versus Chipotle was a 2-0 in Webbins' favor. I believe he went Samus, but he could have went Fox, I'm not sure. And then Stone versus Scythex Dragon. Very close. Game 1 went to Scythex Dragon. Game 2, Stone went Marth, which is very funny. For some reason, everyone's going Marth against Scythex Dragon. This being the second time it happened, but definitely not the last. And Stone won Game 3 after losing with his Marth 2-1. That was a very close, like, last stuck situation kind of thing. I believe he brought it back from like a 2-1 advantage in Scythex Dragon 2. But yeah, Stone won that. Now we're going to go to Losers Round 1. Now, after Losers Round 1 and 2 is when I started the amateur bracket, and I'll kind of summarize what happened after I get to each thing. So Rascal versus Hack was a 2-1 in Rascal's favor. I remember everyone was screaming. I actually took a video, but I'm not going to like post it anywhere. Maybe I'll post it if people comment and say, please post it. But I took a video because fucking Destin was like, type on him, and it was hilarious. Sizzler versus Smile was a 2-0 in Smile's favor. Remember Smile saying, oh, it's a fucking ice climber, which is kind of funny, but it was funny. Bach versus Creed was a 2-1 in Bach's favor. I believe that Bach is up on Creed. I don't know if Creed's taking a set, but I am pretty sure that Bach's are winning, so like good stuff to Creed for like taking a game there. Grant versus Pigeon was a 2-0 in Grant's favor. Inspector Disrespector Plus versus Oob, kind of funny again, because like Oob played Joey, and then also Inspector Disrespector. Both of them are like very involved in like the Ultimate community and like the other games and stuff. Oh, 2-0, not 2-2. Then Noggle versus Dillo was a 2-0 in Noggle's favor. I know that they are close in skill, and I feel like Dillo won last time, but I'm not entirely sure. Next is Rascal versus Joey. That was a 2-1 in Rascal's favor. I don't remember what happened, but good stuff to Joey taking a game. I think Rascal was going like a lot of interesting characters, and they had like a philosophical debate about it later, but nonetheless, game to Ultra Joey. And then this was Sizzler versus Bach. It's a 2-0 in Sizzler's favor. Next, Diesel Plus versus Grant. It's a 2-1 in Diesel Plus's favor. That's technically an upset, being 13/12, as Diesel hasn't been playing as much, but they're both very good players, and so, you know, Diesel won this one. I hope Diesel continues to come out. He came out because it's like, it was Tom and Joey's last night in Tally, hanging with the boys, so there's that. Spectre Disrespector versus Noble, a 2-0. Super old story is that they fucking played all the damn time because for some reason I accidentally kept seeding them to play each other. And 9 versus 17, I like didn't even consider that. But yeah. No Jump Plus versus Rascal was a 2-0 in No Jump's favor. I don't think Rascal's taken a set in like a pretty long time. But I do remember way back in the day, Rascal beating No Jump's Luigi at a certain point. Whirlpool versus Sizzler. This was supposed to be a best of 3. And Sizzler won the first 2 games, and then Whirlpool won the next 3, making Whirlpool the victor. I accidentally told him best of 5. Oops, but whatever. Scythex Dragon versus Diesel Plus. Scythex Dragon winning this one. I know Scythex Dragon loves playing against Samus, so there's that. And then Chipotle versus Inspector. Disrespector was a 2-0 in Chipotle's favor. Somebody said that they were saying that Inspector Disrespector was up. I don't remember that completely, but I know I'm doing rankings very soon, so that's gonna come up or something. So yeah. How are we doing on time? Ooh, we're 10 minutes in. Well, I'm gonna keep going as fast as I can. Continuing. Next was No Jump Plus versus Werewolf Will. That was a 3-1 in No Jump Plus's favor. Not entirely sure how that went, but I think Falcon fucks Luigi. So good stuff to No Jump Plus doing well and not letting the matchup get to him, but also super good stuff to Werewolf Will as he hasn't been playing with us for like a long time and like still coming all the way up here, beating Sizzler and then also beating Alpha Plus and then taking a game off No Jump Plus. So it was really cool to see that. And then Scythex Dragon versus Chipotle. This might be one of the last times that they play the season. I think there'll be like 2 or 3 more weeks of the season, but in this one, it was Scythex Dragon over Chipotle 3-1. Falcon Fox, they play a lot. So yeah, I think they played as much as I played like Weapons or some shit. So there's that. Next we're going to go to winners semifinals, which was me versus Justice Plus as well as Weapons versus Stone. First we'll go to me versus Justice Plus as we played first. I won the first game, Puff versus Sheik, I believe. Game 2, he kind of picked a Pokemon and I went Ices, he went Peach. I lost that game. I got cheesed, but he did a good job, but he cheesed me. And then Game 3, I kind of picked a final. He was kind of forced to go Fox. I went Ices. There's a clip, I swear to God, I'm going to post it because I was so proud of myself. And I won that game. And then Game 4 was, I believe, my Puff versus his Puff on Dreamland. And that was a fucking game and a half. So there's that. And then Weapons versus Stone, I don't remember anything about it aside from Weapons went Samus, I think, the whole time. And Weapons won that 3-0. I think the first game was a 4-stock. Don't quote me. Just watch the game. Watch the set for it. Next, Stone versus No Jump. I had predicted that Stone would win this, but actually, it was 3-1 in No Jump Plus's favor. No Jump Plus hasn't been playing a lot of Luigi, like, over the course of the semester, but, like, good stuff, like, you know, fuck yeah, like, he has a good-ass Luigi. He used to play Luigi all the time back in the day. I remember he, like, beat me with Luigi and shit. I remember beating him, and it's like, oh my god, Puff Luigi is always fun, but yeah. He has a good-ass Luigi. I'd say for the set of the week, set of the week, this one, because it's one that I really want to watch, because a lot of people are like, oh shit, Stone lost to Josh. Josh is a godlike player, but also it's like, fuck, that's wild. Although, if he wasn't going Luigi, I probably would have seeded him higher. Whether or not I should have seeded him or whatever, that's up for debate, but yeah. Justice Plus versus Scythex Dragon was a 3-2 in Justice Plus's favor. Scythex Dragon won the first best of 3 in the sense of he went up 2-1 against Justice Plus's Sheik, but then once again, Justice Plus went Marth, as everyone else has also been going Marth. Also, Chipotle went Marth in their set. Now that I think about it, not to say that they only played Fox Falcon. Sorry about that. If he tries to correct me, I'll say, wait, I corrected myself later, but yeah. Oops. Justice Plus won that 3-2, making Stone and Scythex Dragon in 5th place. Now we go to winners finals. Me versus Weapons. We had a good old set. Game 1 was Puff versus Samus. I believe on Yoshi's because I love striking there. And I won that game. Game 2, I went Sheik against Weapons on Battlefield. And he won that one. Against my Sheik. And, oh, fuck. And then Game 3, I went Puff on, I think, Final. And then Game 4, I also went Puff. And I was able to win the set 3-1. Putting me in a Grand Finals and Weapons into Losers Finals. Next, we're going to do No Jump Plus versus Justice Plus in Losers Semis. This was a 3-1 in Justice Plus's favor. Not sure how this set went either. I do want to watch this one also because they played it earlier, but like this was the best of 5, so I want to watch this one. But there was that. Next was Weapons versus Justice Plus. This was a 3-0 in Weapons' favor. Not entirely sure what happened here. I wasn't watching as I was like trying to cool down and also like run the amateur bracket and stuff. And then it all ends with Weapons versus me. in Grand Finals Set 1. This time he went Fox. I elected to start out with Ice Climbers. He didn't switch back to Samus, and we didn't do Double Blind, but I went Ices, and he was like, yo, by the way, I was running up with Sizzler, and I was like, oh shit. But I won Game 1, Ices versus Fox, I think on Dreamland. Game 2, he counterpicked me, I think, to Pokemon, and I was like, shit, I don't want to do Samus here. So I went Puff, and I lost Fox versus Puff on Pokemon, giving that game to Weapons. Game 3, I went to FD. He stayed Fox, and I was able to make like a 3-1 stop comeback, and I barely clutched it out. It was very like, I mean, it's clutch, but it's also Ice Climber, so like people probably don't think that that's as clutch because they think it's lame as shit. Game 4, he went back to FD. I went to Puff because I didn't want to play Samus versus Ices, and he went Fox again. So just 4 Foxes, even though like the Samus counterpick didn't come into play. It did come into play, but he did that, and I was able to win that game, winning me the tournament. I said I would talk about the Emmy bracket, so I'll talk about it right now. My bad for not talking about it. What the fuck? It's not loading, it's not loading. But I'll just start talking about it, as that's going to take a while to come up, because it's just being weird as hell. What the fuck? Yeah, it's being weird. The first pool was Hack, Smile, Creed, and Noggle. Grant left. Oh, it's coming up. That went to Hack, even though I think it might have been a tally tiebreaker. But Hack was able to win that one, and he advanced the next round. If it was supposed to be a tally tiebreaker, we were really running out of time, and I just like accidentally did that. But Hack beat Noggle, Noggle beat Creed, and Creed beat Hack. And I think it was all 2-0, so I think technically tally tiebreaker. It should do that in the future, but whatever. Next was Pigeon, Oob, Dillo, Joey, and Buck. And the winner of that was Joey, which was super sick, as it was his last tournament. He got those 4 sets. Joey went on to Diesel Plus and Inspector Disrespector's pool. Here we are. Where it was Diesel Plus versus Inspector Disrespector versus Joey. And of that one, Inspector Disrespector was able to win all of them. And Joey got to play Diesel on recording, which was nice. And then here, it was Rascal, Sizzler, and Hack. And Rascal lost to Hack and Sizzler beat Hack, putting Sizzler into the final best of 3 or 5, I don't remember which one I said, against Inspector Disrespector, and Inspector won that set, I think 3-0 he said, so that's like really good for Inspector Disrespector. And super good stuff to like Sizzler beating like Rascal and also Hack, and Diesel for beating Joey and stuff, and all that kind of crap. And I'll say this, Joey commentated in the Hack versus Rascal set. So definitely check that out, because that's cool as fuck. Joey was popping the fuck off. You need to watch it, because it was cool as hell. So yeah, that's actually it for my Super Smash Bombacious Burrito Bros Melee 3rd edition, number 10. I hope you guys enjoyed my It's Wonderful Tournament review. I hope that you guys enjoyed the VODs. My set of the week, I said, was Stone versus No Jump, as that's something I do want to see. Good old Fox Luigi kind of shit. Luigi getting cheese, Luigi cheesing even harder. And so yeah, that's that. So yeah, also check out that Hack versus Rascal, because like I want to hear the Joey commentary. I hope he didn't blow the mic out or some shit. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys lasted this long. This is a long fucking tournament review, as I talked a fuck ton. But yeah, thanks again. I'll catch you later. Stop recording.